this greatness on the cusp. You kept on flaking like the paint that's on the rust. I bet you never think I'd heal from the cuts. Now I know you're not a person I can trust.
And I see who you are, and it tears me apart. You're lost in the fog, so go back to the start. You'll sink with all the rocks, you'll burn with all the stars. I see under your skies, it's so sad what you are. My pretty little rock star, my pretty little rock star.
Welcome to this episode of Riot Pro Wrestling. I'm Everett Lee. Tag team action. The Riot Tag Team Championships are on the line as the new Dynasty, Cam Fox and Kai Price, take on the Pyramids, Sean Scott and Chico Adams for the Riot Tag Team Championships. But before that, Heat Wave, Saturday, June 29th at the Volusia Mall, next to Thunderbox and the old Sears Outlet at 1700 West International Speedway Boulevard in Daytona Beach. Tickets will be available at eventbrite.com. Doors open up at 3:45, showtime at 4 p.m. Ringside will be $20. Second row $15, general admission $10. Let's hit the ringside as the new Dynasty, Cam Fox and Kai Price, take on the Pyramids, Sean Scott and Chico Adams for the Riot Tag Team Championships.
The following matchup is scheduled for one fall and is a special interpromotional tag team match. Introducing first, this is the team fighting out of the Dungeon 2.0. This is Cam Fox and Kai Price, the new Dynasty.
Hey fans, Chris Carnage here for some more Riot Pro Wrestling action, and Everett Lee, we are in for a good one.
This should be a good one, Chris. The new Dynasty coming back, wanting a shot at the Riot Tag Team Championships after what went down at Spring Breakout, them jumping the rails and just jumping our champions, which is disrespectful. And now here they are wanting a title shot.
I mean, look at what they've been able to do, the type of specimens they are, where they've been trained. I mean, the new Dynasty is no slouch.
Our champions ain't either.
And their opponents, introducing first, fighting out of Southside Chicago, he is one half of the Riot Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. This is Sean Scott.
And they definitely are no slouches as you see Sean Scott, one half of the Riot Tag Team Champions, making his way to the ring.
Look at that, Chris. He has his eyes on the new Dynasty. He didn't forget what they did last month at the Spring Breakout event.
Most definitely he did not, as we were set for a big matchup last month, and has now led into this matchup. A lot of bad blood here.
The only bad blood that's going to be spilled tonight is on the heads of Kai Price and Cam Fox after our Riot Tag Team Champions retain those titles.
I mean, we'll see.
And his tag team partner, fighting out of the prestigious Lee, Massachusetts, accompanied by the Pyramid. He is one half of the Riot Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, as well as the Riot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World. This is Chico Adams.
As we see Chico now making his way to the ring with Showtime and Entourage in tow.
That's right. You're the Riot Heavyweight Champion and you're one half of the Riot Tag Team Champions. You have to have an entourage because you are on top. And Chico Adams and Sean Scott and the Pyramid
are on top here at Riot Pro Wrestling, and fans disrespecting Mr. Showtime. I can't believe that, our general manager here.
I mean, with the kind of way he wields his power, I can see why they feel the way they do. As we see the new Dynasty and Sean Scott and Chico Adams facing off in the ring.
Look at them. They're ready to jump Scott and Adams like they did last month at the Spring Breakout event. Jumping the rails, they're trying to jump them right now.
Which, if you missed last month, we had a big controversy with Bobby Fish was in town being part of a huge matchup we were going to have when the new Dynasty ran in and ended up setting up for this matchup.
Yeah, Bobby Fish was supposed to be here, but he had to go record a podcast.
And you got to do what you got to do, but we definitely see both these teams getting ready. Ref checking both teams. Sean Scott and Chico Adams seeming like they're having a little bit of an issue there, as this match is now underway.
The only issue I have is them facing Cam and Fox in this matchup. Oh, there we go, Chris.
As we see Kai Price taking it now to Chico Adams with a huge headlock takeover, just sinking it in. Oh, but Chico rolling him up. Oh, but Price kicking right back out.
Holding on to that head of Adams there. Price ain't letting up.
Definitely is not, as Chico Adams is able to get the reversal and get a headlock of his own.
Ooh, what do we got going on here?
I see Kai Price now taking back control of that hammerlock. Chico twisting through, trying to get a top wrist lock. Kai Price showing his flexibility, bending back, and now taking control with a side headlock. This is some great wrestling.
It is, Chris. I hate to say it, though. Adams needs to get in and take that opportunity there as he's trying to fight Fox off. And here
Price
we go.
goes up and over as they see him roll through and over. Chico Adams goes for the back elbow, misses through. Both these men just reversing left and right. Kai Price getting the roll of one. Oh, with the roll up from Chico. Oh, and now we're not going for an armbar for Kai Price. Oh, but Chico trying to roll him through. And a kick out. Oh, and a drop kick from Kai Price. Finally breaking the stalemate, but only gets 2 count.
That's all he got there, Chris. It's too early. He needs to do more than that to put Chico Adams and Sean Scott away, especially there. And here comes Cam Fox.
Cam Fox getting the tag as we see both men now taking advantage. Oh, a little spinning back kick and a little drop front kick. Oh, finished off by a jump over neck breaker.
Oh, this ain't looking good for Chico Adams there. As Fox looks like he's trying to rip the arm off. Chico better get control there. He needs to get over to Scott, make a tag there if he wants to keep that arm.
Absolutely, as the new Dynasty is now in control, but now Chico trying to battle back with a vicious forearm, getting the tag to Sean Scott.
Sean Scott and
little drop kick there to Chico, running into Sean Scott. Sean Scott reeling.
Can't believe this. Scott Adams needs to get back into it there. I know they're trying to talk some strategy, but with the quickness and speed and agility of the new Dynasty, no time for that. And what's happening here?
Oh, and a huge suicide dive from Cam Fox.
Wow. I hate to say it. The training at the dungeon with Italian Nighthearts paid off.
Absolutely. There's a springboard leg drop, it looked like, with the pin one. Oh, and a kick out from Sean Scott.
Scott needs to collect himself there. They need to come up with a strategy to put these guys away. If they want to retain those championships, Chris.
You see Sean Scott trying to take advantage of the distraction. Was just enough to hit that back kick.
Oh,
Sean Scott taking a swing at Kai Price.
Yes, Fox in control there. Here we go. Look at that scoop slam there, Chris, by Scott.
Very solid scoop slam there from Sean Scott as he's trying to cut off the ring.
And they pay it forward by Scott to Fox there.
Yeah, Scott seems to be jarring more with his tag team partner than he does focusing on his opponent. 1, 2, and a kick out from Cam Fox.
Fox still has some fight in him, Chris. Scott needs to throw some more at Fox. And look at that. Here comes our Riot Heavyweight Champion, Chico Adams.
Chico Adams trying to get a little bit of something going as you see him just bringing the energy. Oh my goodness.
Shots to the midsection there.
And then Chico with a snap suplex. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Wow, Chico's fired up. I'd be fired up too.
Ooh, and a back rake right to Cam Fox.
Bringing that back. He needed his back scratched, and Chico Adams is there to help him there, Chris. And
oh my goodness, Everett Lee. As you see Chico now in control with a front face lock. Trying to cut off the ring so Cam Fox can't make the tag to Kai Price.
That's great tag team strategy there. And you say the Pyramid's not on the same page. Look at that. Scott Adams are looking the best they have ever since they won those Riot Tag Team Champions. And there goes Price.
As Chico Adams starts clearing house.
Look at that, Chris. Knee to the face there.
As you see Sean Scott tagging himself in.
He's going to show Chico Adams how it's done.
That's looking like he's trying to drive that leg right into the throat. Cam Fox. Chico now pulling Cam Fox.
Yep, he was about to slip there. He's trying to pull him up there so he can stay in position there as he takes a butt kicking Chris.
Everett Lee, you're so ridiculous. As we see Sean Scott delivering the huge elbow to the back of Cam Fox, trying to keep the pressure on so he can't get the tag.
Work that back, work that upper section there, Chris, and here we go for that cover.
Just another 2 count, ref letting Sean Scott know. Chico wants that tag.
Look at the blows to the head to Fox from Scott there.
Yeah, vicious blows as Sean Scott tags in Chico Adams.
Great teamwork, great strategy by our Riot Tag Team Champions, Chris. And just great chemistry. Wrenching the head. Look at that, Chris.
Oh my goodness. Chico Adams, just all the energy, all the intensity, giving it his all.
Yes. That's the sound of a fighting, hungry, heavyweight tag team champion here at Riot Pro Wrestling.
Driving Cam Fox into the mat. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Adam's not too happy with that. He wants this match to be over with. I think he's had enough. And look, there he goes. Tagging in Scott. Tags in and out, Chris. This is tag team wrestling. This is what you get here at Riot Pro Wrestling.
I mean, you can't argue with that as they are definitely keeping the recipe correct. But Cam Fox trying to battle back, trying to get his team back in it. But Sean Scott with a huge headbutt.
That headbutt, one of his devastating moves in his arsenal there. Scott uses it, and that's why he is our one half of our Riot Tag Team Champions.
Again, hard to argue with to see Sean Scott rolling. Driving that hip right into the head of Cam Fox. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Sean Scott pulling up the shoulder of Cam Fox, saying this ain't over yet.
It's not over, Chris. He wants to teach the new Dynasty a lesson for what they did, and he certainly is going to take out Cam Fox here. I don't know what Sean Scott's going to do, and look out behind you, Scott.
That's why you can't pander to the crowd, as now there's an opening by Cam Fox. He comes in with the neck breaker.
Wow. The crowd, they did that to Scott. The crowd should be ashamed of that for distracted Scott. Scott had Fox where he wanted him.
What are you talking about, Everett? Sean Scott distracted Sean Scott. He decided it was a good time to pay into the crowd and left himself open.
Well, the crowd should have not distracted Scott, and oh no, here we go.
Both teams getting the tag as we see Kai Price taking the lead on Chico Adams, delivering these huge strikes. Oh! And just working over our heavyweight champion, the tag team champion. Oh! A huge European uppercut. Chico trying to reverse. Oh, but Chico misses. Nobody home. Oh, and a huge dragon suplex.
They got the crowd behind him, Christo, but will that be enough?
Oh, and a huge shining wizard for Kai Price. Been 1, 2. Oh, and Sean Scott breaking up the count.
Nope, that's not it.
Oh! Cam Fox coming in with the drop kick to Sean Scott. Now the new dynasty in the ring with Chico Adams.
Oh no, this ain't looking good for Adams. I'm worried, Chris. What are we doing here?
Oh, reverse atomic drop. Now they got Chico Adams up. What are they going for? Oh, it doesn't matter. Sean Scott pulls out the feet of Cam Fox. Oh, it takes a shot from Kai Price with the roll up. Oh, they did it. Chico Adams and Sean Scott did it.
Yes, they did.
So crazy as we look back here at the Riot Pro Wrestling replay as we see how this match unfold. Absolute pandemonium for both of these teams, trying to give it their all. The new dynasty trying to show they belong, showing some flash and pizzazz and huge strikes, but just wasn't enough as the savvy of Sean Scott and Chico Adams was enough to be able to pull off the win and retain the Riot Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
That's right, Chris. Sean Scott seen an opportunity and he had to take it. If he did not take that opportunity, that opening, they would not be standing still as your Riot Tag Team Champions.
Definitely hard to argue. They definitely did what was necessary to be able to win against a very formidable team in the new dynasty. Definitely going to be interesting to see where things go from here.
That new dynasty arguing with the ref. Ref's decision is final, new dynasty. You had your shot. You were so close, but you did not win the Riot Tag Team Championships.
I mean, sadly, you do speak truth as the new dynasty do fall short of capturing those championships that Sean Scott and Chico Adams have held for some time now, but a little bit of a stare down here between Sean Scott and Chico.
Chico and Scott are sore. I have to say, New Dynasty did give them a run for their money, though, but again, still standing and retaining as your Riot Tag Team Champions, Sean Scott and Chico Adams.
Either way, though, the fans here at Riot Pro Wrestling giving their love to the New Dynasty for the amazing performance that they've put on, which you can always expect here at Riot Pro Wrestling. So definitely make sure to check all our socials as well as our upcoming events, and check us out next time for more Riot Pro Wrestling.